Hello everybody, it's me Danny from KJ. Hello everybody, it's me Danny from KJ. How y'all doing today? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and talk about WrestleMania. Before we go into WrestleMania, we're gonna go ahead and talk about from Elimination Chamber the results to WrestleMania. But yeah, I have to leave the Usos entrance instead here. Let me tell you, WrestleMania supposed to be indoor, outdoor, live fans, all craziness goes on. But this WrestleMania is a 2 day event because it's too big. So Elimination Chamber results pretty much leads to WrestleMania. My thing is that you have Daniel Bryan versus Gulak at Elimination Chamber. Now Gulak is his protege. I mean, it's just retarded. I didn't really need to see those two as a tag team. I guess they're trying to go for, or mentor protege, something going on between those two. Uh, I didn't like the Andrade versus Carrillo match. It was okay. I mean, I should have been safe for a WrestleMania match. I would allow those two like a pre-show WrestleMania. I mean, title is up. I guess the United States title. Uh, those should have been a WrestleMania pay-per-view match. Because one thing about Vince McMahon, he loved giving everybody a bunch of matches now for WrestleMania. Instead of your typical 5 or 6 hours, it's about 10 hours for a damn WrestleMania with 10 matches and the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And it's just, it's not happening this year because of the coronavirus affect everything. Nobody's going to be in arenas. They have their WrestleMania pre-recorded. But let's get back to what I was talking about. Elimination Chamber. Usos versus Miz Morrison versus Ziggler versus the Heavy Machinery versus Lucha House Party. That was probably the best match on that Elimination pay-per-view. I would have say Miz Morrison is doing a pretty good job of tag team retaining the titles, leading into WrestleMania versus Kofi, Big E versus the Usos. And I was thinking Usos would actually win that match at WrestleMania. But at the end of the day, you have Miz and Morrison as a tag team, and you want to continue hyping those two together. Especially they came back together as a tag team. So I see WWE keeping them together for another maybe a year, and they're going to retain those tag team. Uh, Street Profits versus Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins is just ridiculous. I think there should have been another tag team like the AOP because that's an actual fact. That's an actual team from the whole Seth Rollins faction. But whatever. Then you see WrestleMania, Street Profits versus Garza and Austin Theory. I was like, really? Is that what we're going with? Is that what we're going with here? Okay, we know Street Profits gonna win that title. They're gonna retain their title. They ain't going nowhere for WrestleMania. They're gonna stay tag team champions. And then, might as well jump into it. Roman Reigns is not going to be at WrestleMania because of his health issues and the whole coronavirus is going on. He's staying home. But I had to give him credit. He went to a Florida hospital and surprised a kid who's having health issues too. Brighten the kids today. So good for you, Roman. That's what we need. A wrestler going out there, cheering up these kids, and doing a job, man. Keep on doing that. So since he's not going to be at WrestleMania, we're going to have Strowman versus Goldberg instead. I see Strowman winning this match. I don't see old man Goldberg winning this because I mean they have to drop the title at WrestleMania. If he retains it, um, just to face Roman Reigns later, probably SummerSlam, uh, you're just screwing it up. I mean, you might as well have Strowman who wins this title because he's a monster. He's a beast. There's no point as Goldberg continuing as a title holder here. And then when I think about, you know, how you have Strowman face Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Nakamura, those three guys, and he lost the Intercontinental title to Sami Zayn. Now Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental title. See Sami Zayn winning that match, and I see that Strowman should win his match at WrestleMania because he lost the Intercontinental title. So there's a reason why you get one Intercontinental title from the beginning. 90% of the time, whoever has Intercontinental titles will go to the main title match. Again, a championship from the Raw or SmackDown brand. So I think this is a pretty good idea, Strowman going against Goldberg. And he needs to win this match. Then you have AJ Styles versus Aleister Black, and Elimination Chamber leads to Undertaker coming in, interfering, knowing that we're going to see AJ Styles versus Undertaker, a boneyard match. This match would have looked nice 15 years ago. Now, Undertaker's so damn old, I don't think he should be wrestling in the first place. But if he decides, hey, it's my life, so he decided it. He's going to keep going until he probably dropped dead in the middle of the ring. This guy could barely fight Brock Lesnar a couple of years ago and lost his streak. After that loss, he should never come back to WrestleMania. He should not come back to WWE. That would have been your perfect moment to retire as The Undertaker. You want to come back as American Badass? Fine. But it, it doesn't make sense. That's what you're trying to pull off, this somewhat gimmick for against AJ Styles. You're looking like you're American Badass, a biker dude or something. And I honestly say AJ Styles beat him because it would put AJ Styles in the near future title contender match against whoever wins at WrestleMania. I know Strowman should be winning this. Uh, we have Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre, and Drew should be winning this. You hyped the guy for the last year since he came back in the WWE. Bigger, stronger, badder, face, heel. What's the point of keeping this guy down without giving him the title at WrestleMania? So yes, Drew McIntyre would beat the Beast. What we got? Oh, Bailey in a 5-pack women's uh, match. She has the title. Um, Tamina should win that match. It would be nice for her to win it, but I could see maybe the title going to Sasha Banks instead, and break that friendship between those two. Finally, after so long. The question is, who's gonna be heel after that? I would. I don't know. That is some interesting matches for pay-per-view. The WrestleMania pay-per-view for this year. I mean, yeah, we have 2 days, 2 nights, for WrestleMania. I don't understand why we have, well, the Kabuki Warriors was just not using Elimination Chamber, but now they're just put up against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. I didn't see a strong development between those two teams, why they're facing each other at WrestleMania. But whatever, it is what it is. Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. And I hope the Kabuki Warriors lose that. They lose at WrestleMania because they need to break up. I need to see Kairi Sane have a great singles matches out in her WWE career on the main roster. But there's rumors that her, Charlotte, you know, her friend from NXT. They might go back to Japan. Asuka, we don't know. She's gonna stay in WWE for a couple more years. I feel like, Asuka might just stay in after all because she's getting paid well and she's enjoying her time in WWE. The other two, no, I think they're going back to Japan. Nakamura's staying. And for these Asian wrestlers, I feel like they don't get enough credit on the main roster to give us great matches. I mean, yeah, Becky Lynch versus Asuka a while back was great, but we knew Becky Lynch was going to win that. And speaking of Becky Lynch, when you saw her winning for the past year and the whole controversial thing with her and Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania last year, I have a feeling Ronda Rousey will come back this year facing Becky Lynch because she's going to cost Becky Lynch to lose the title. That's what I see. I feel like that's what's going to happen. I believe that's going to happen. Shayna Baszler came on top, from NXT, going to the main roster, beating people down left and right, and you saw that Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So she's going to win that match. Clean. Even with the little Ronda Rousey interruption music might play in the background, distract Becky Lynch, and she just comes up, fruit roll up, and boom, she wins the match. And she just walks out with the title, and Becky Lynch stands there looking pissed. And then Ronda Rousey comes out of nowhere and lay her out. That would be a good ending to that. I like that ending. Think that would be a good ending? Then I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but tell me what you think. Because this video will be in YouTube. Drop comments over there. Am I missing anything else for WrestleMania? Any other matches I did not mention? Let me check. Oh, the Fiend versus John Cena. Fiend versus John Cena. Fiend will win. There's no point of John Cena winning this. This is just to show Fiend winning to start his winning streak again. To go back on top. To go after the title within a year from now. Edge versus Randy Orton. Edge is coming back for good. Part-time. Big money payout. He's gonna win the title. Sorry. He's gonna win this match. You don't hype this guy up for the past month without letting him win in this match. He's a part-time wrestler now. He's gonna win this match. Well, yeah, the Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte. I feel like it's just a waste of match. Would have been better if you had a third person in that match and Rhea Ripley lose the title to that person, and Rhea Ripley will go ahead, come into the main roster, and have a longer feud with Charlotte for a bit. I think Rhea Ripley is going to retain this title because I don't see Charlotte winning the NXT title. It makes no sense, but hey, it's WWE, what you expect. And then, after WrestleMania, the only thing I could think of would be great to watch is the Gargano versus Ciampa match. Gargano will win that. Or Ciampa will win that. I don't know. Hold up. I'm conflicted. Hold up. Ciampa always said that he'd rather stay at NXT forever. Gargano want to go to the main roster. So Gargano could either win or lose and go to the main roster after that. Or Ciampa will win that match. But I'll tell you one thing, they're going to tear it up. So I'm actually excited for that. Well, guys, I hope you like what I say. You guys have a good day. Peace out.